Hi, my name is Sandy, and today we're going to be talking about orphan care, and we're going to learn quite a bit about it. We're going to go into and visit our orphan care room. So, you're probably wondering, what is orphan care here at Liberty Wildlife? Well, what it is the public brings us what we call backyard birds, which would be doves, Gila woodpeckers, the birds that you see in your backyard typically. And we take care of them. We raise them, and then with the goal of releasing them, because that's our main goal here at Liberty Wildlife for our animals, is if at all possible, release them. So this is the first step in our orphan care process. The public brings the orphan care babies into the intake window. We have a volunteer here at the window, and she takes them in, gets a little bit of information on you because we are licensed through the federal government. She will take them in, and then from there they are taken to our triage room where they will be assessed for any disease or whatever trauma that they have suffered. They are usually hydrated, and then from there they are taken to our orphan care room. So we're here in front of the brooders, and we're going to be talking about the ages and how often the birds are fed. So this is our neonatal brooder. It is temperature controlled because these babies cannot control their own temperature yet. They are from 0 to 3 days old. They would be nestlings, hatchlings. They don't have very many feathers yet, and they are fed every hour. Then down below we have a brooder that is not quite as warm, again though it's temperature controlled. These are older birds that are starting to control their temperature, and they are fed every 2 hours. Then behind me is where we keep hummingbirds. Right now we only have one little hummingbird in there, and at the moment he's pretty self-feeding. We just make sure that he's eating. And we check them about every hour. Then once the birds are older, we put them in bins here. So we have two types of feedings that goes on here. We have blue tape that you can see, and also orange tape. So the birds with the blue tape are fed every shift. They are hand feed birds. They are not ready to self-feed yet. And then the ones with the orange tape, they are self-feeders, and we just make sure that they have food once today and clean their bins out. And they, like I said, they're self-feeding. Then from here, once we see that they can fly and that they are truly self-feeding, then they are moved out into the aviary. We would probably call them juveniles. And then again, once we're really positive they can fly and sustain flight and are self-feeding, then we release them.